So hi, my name's Adrian Wright. Today we are going to talk about Openshift, and our great pleasure in introducing Julio Tapia. And we're going to talk a little bit about the product, why customers use it, and how to sort of get started with it. So Julio, Openshift, tell me a little bit about what it is.
Sure, I'd love to. So Openshift at its highest level, it's a container application platform. And it's a tool that developers will use and IT organizations within an enterprise can use in order to be more efficient and bring applications to market much faster than they do today. And it allows developers to really just focus on what they're really good at and what they enjoy, which is developing apps.
So we've got a tool. Where is it?
It can run on bare metal, it can be virtual, it can be on a public cloud, a private cloud. So it really depends on the customer and what environments they want. What
sort of benefits would I be looking at when, let's say, I'm a customer and I come to you and I say, Openshift looks interesting, I'm looking at cloud?
So there's definitely a time to market benefit. So being able to develop applications quickly. But I think that can be used in a number of ways. So being able to seize a new opportunity in a new market is possible with Openshift. The application itself is what's going to be interesting, but developing it and bringing it to market is what Openshift enables.
Are you saying that Openshift eases that path through?
Absolutely. It takes away a lot of the headache that currently exists within the development process. So what we do with Openshift is we give developers the freedom to pick the languages and the frameworks that they so desire and just focus on what they're good at, which is programming. And yet we give also the operations organizations within an enterprise the ability to be able to monitor and control and standardize that process as much as possible. So we provide an opportunity to kind of harmonize a very creative application process with a more disciplined standard workflow of the enterprise.
So you're saying to me I can create within Openshift the same environment for my developer that exists in production?
Correct.
How do I bring the operations staff and the developers together in that traditional organization? So
you're now getting into this whole area that we call DevOps.
Yes.
And it's really driving some cultural change in these organizations. So some conversations around what are the things that we care about on the operations side, what are some of the things that we care about on the development side, and being able to find kind of the happy medium between the two. So that conversation, that cultural change is one of the things that Openshift is enabling.
How do you suggest I begin that journey?
So what we've seen work best is if you pick a specific application or a project and use that as kind of the opportunity to learn on both sides and to bring those two organizations together. So once you kind of work through that, you can expand that project to more of a departmental project, and then from a departmental project to an enterprise-wide project.
Let's take a look at government and talk about the specific challenges they have.
So being able to provide more services to your citizens, more applications that are cloud-enabled on Openshift is one of the biggest value drivers for government.
Okay.
We've seen this in Asia, we've seen it in the Nordics, we're seeing that obviously in the US, and I think we're now seeing it here as well.
Thank you very much, Julio. I appreciate the information.
It's a pleasure.
Cheers.
Thanks
a lot.